Hi gals and gent, welcome to my channel Ladyfloflo. My name is Florence and I go by the name of Ladyfloflo, and welcome to my channel. Today is the first series, actually the first episode of my first prep, my first figure bodybuilding competition. So today we're going to talk to you about the end show, and we got to know a little bit about each other, and I'm going to talk to you about why I'm doing this. So before we begin, please like this video and hit the subscribe button. And if you're not following me already, please follow me on Instagram. It's at lady_floflo. Stay tuned. Thank you. Hi gals and gents. So today really it's going to be like the introduction, and we're going to learn about a little bit about me, what about my fat loss transformation, how I did it, why I did it, and why am I doing a bodybuilding competition, a figure bodybuilding competition. And this series is going to be great for you if you're thinking about doing like a bodybuilding competition, whether it's figure or bikini or wellness or whatever division, or if you love fitness and you want to level up, achieve a second standard, or even if you're a new beginner, you're curious, you want to know more, and if you want to embark your own journey, your own transformation, this episode is going to be for you. And if you stick to the end, I'll give you a little bonus, a little secret of my fat loss transformation, as you can see from the thumbnail. So, so who is Ladyfloflo? So like I said, my name is Florence. I'm in my late 30s. I'm a mother of a beautiful middle-aged schoolboy, and I have a lot of degrees behind my name. In fact, I have a master's and a bachelor's in chemistry, and I'm actually a doctor. I have a PhD in public health. But anyhow, today I'm not there to talk to you about my credentials or wearing my research hat or academia hat. Today I'm speaking to you as a woman who's been where you've been. Before I decided to do my first figure prep bodybuilding and enter a bodybuilding competition, before that, 2.5 years ago exactly, I had just came back from my Scandinavian trip, and I had gained back the 10 pounds that I just lost before I went on the vacation, slaving in the gym for 6 months, and then I gained it back, and I was frustrated, and this was not the first time of me trying to do and tackle the fat loss. Frustrated, I have tried everything to me like it felt. I had online trainers, I had trainers at the gym, I had even Weight Watchers, I had online programs. Guys, gents and gals, I've tried everything, and I could never really achieve that level of fitness that I thought that I really am. Yes, so this was not the first time for me to try to tackle the fat loss. In fact, for the last 3 years after I had my child, which I had gained 55 pounds, but I had successfully lost it. And yes, and by the way, I've been over 200 pounds twice. Once when I was pregnant and one without being pregnant. So ladies, I get it. And so, I could, by myself, I was able to lose that extra 55 pounds. But yet I didn't have the look that I felt that I deserved for all the efforts I put into gym, right? I was killing myself in the gym, and I was working hard and eating clean, but yet I didn't look or feel the way that I wanted. I wanted to feel strong, right? And so, and I always had that problem of losing and gaining the same freaking 10 pounds, right? I felt like I had plateau. I felt like my metabolism was slow. Yes, and I do believe my metabolism is slow, but there's ways around it. That's another topic. But basically, I was just frustrated. Until one day, when I was starting yet another program, I walked into a supplement store, and I met a sales representative, and we hit it off. We really clicked. And then she told me that she was a figure bodybuilder competitor. And I was like, tell me more. Because at that time, the look that I wanted to achieve of being strong and fit, I saw was like CrossFit. So I was thinking about doing CrossFit. But when she said bodybuilding, I was like, tell me more. And then she told me her story. And then she showed me her pictures, her before and her in her bikini. And I was like, wow, your transformation is fantastic. You look great. You don't look like a man. I said, me and my naive self. And I was like, can you coach me? And she was like, oh, I'm not a coach. But she said, like, I can refer you to my coach. So you seen the link coming? You see the links that are happening? So she referred me to her coach. And without me knowing, her coach not only did competitors, people that do bodybuilding, but she also took like people for fat loss. Because I was like, no, I'm not like doing a bodybuilding competition. I'm just normal, right? So, but can you help me reach my fat loss? And this is how it began. So you can see how you can, looking back, you can tie the knot of, I'm going in new level, new standard, new level of fitness, of fat loss. And then the coach that I have happens to be a bodybuilding prep coach. We call that in the bodybuilding world, prep coach. Interesting. But what that sales rep at that time did not know is that, and I probably had forgotten about it, but once when I was a little girl, even as a teenager, I had looked at these women's physiques, had looked at the muscles, and I envied them. And I always said, oh, I wish I could be strong and fit and look like them. I wish I had the discipline. If ever I had the discipline, I could look like them. And I had shelved that many times. I came back when I was a teen, came back after I had my child, and I was like, if only I could have that discipline. I admired these women. I thought they were beautiful, phenomenally big. A lot of admiration, but that was far away. To me, I could never be one of that person. Boy, was I wrong, right? So just remember that if it doesn't happen now, if something you had in your heart, you can still go back. You can still go back for it. You can still go back for it. In fact, my love for like fitness and training and weights, it stems, I inherited that from my father. God bless his soul, he's no longer with us. But my father, when I was a young girl, he used to take us to the gym and we used to tag along, me and my sister. So that was one of the ways that the love of fitness was born in me. And just him being an amateur bodybuilder, growing up and seeing that and admiring him, that's something that really grew inside of my heart. But I had forgotten about that, right? And so I actually wrote a really nice post on Instagram. So you can go check it out for Father's Day if you want to learn a little bit more about that story. Now, fast forward to today. The day that I met that sales rep, who's actually one of my good friends now. 2.5 years after I embarked on the journey of being in the best shape of my life, being in the best version of me, I am now preparing for my first bodybuilding figure competition. I started at 17.5 weeks. Yes. And now I'm in my 10 weeks. So 10 weeks out in bodybuilding term, which means that 10 weeks before my show. And so what I hope to do or take you throughout this series is take you to my journey, to my first prep, my first bodybuilding competition. What's my mindset? What are my wins weekly? What am I thinking about? What's bodybuilding? What I have to do to prepare? Because when I was getting ready for this competition, for my first prep, you know, because of my research, I was trying to look for information and how it is for your first time, and I couldn't really find anything about it. And a lot of people I followed are pros and stuff, and you know, nobody was a beginner. And so I wanted really to give you the insights look of the mind of our first prep, first bodybuilding. For me, it's really like first everything. First YouTube video too. So first everything. And this is just wonderful, because like even the fact that I'm here making a video about that just blows my mind, because 2 years and a half ago, I could not have never contemplated that I would be where I am now. And again, like it is possible. It is possible to achieve transformation. So this is what I hope this channel will be, is really just I'm learning and for you to learn. And this, yes. And what I want to say is that, you know, I don't pretend to be, like, I'm not an expert. Like, although I do have a PhD, I'm not an expert in fitness, nutrition. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not that. But what I am is an expert in myself, right? I've tracked my analytical mind going. I've tracked progress like for over like 7 years. So like, and even more so for the last 2 years and a half. And this is what I want to hope for you to learn during this episode and even this channel, is to be an expert in yourself, right? Be an expert in yourself. And we're gonna let that trickle a little bit for you to figure what does that mean. Like, it doesn't matter like what other people are doing and averages. Oh, I hear, I read that. Apply things, you know. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share you little tricks and tools and insights I know, and things may work for you. You're gonna have to try it, because really, like, we're all individual. What works for me may not work for you, but you know, there's several strategies. You have to try, test it out, and apply, and be consistent, and you'll find your way over your path. Also, in the next series that's gonna follow, we're gonna go more in details about that. Like, I kind of have like a plan of how I want things to go, but really stay tuned for the next episode, and we're really gonna go deep and down into like what check-ins are, how it works, what is there about, and why is it so important for your success in fat loss transformation, fitness goal, actually in everything that you do when you think about it, right? So again, I'm Ladyfloflo. Thank you for taking the time to listen to that video. Like, I really appreciate, and you know, it really means the world to me to be sitting in front of you here and talk to you about this stuff. I never in the world thought I would be here. And before I go, I just want to say one more thing. And if there's anything I say in that video, that's probably the most important thing, is if you want to reach this type of transformation that you see, like, you really gotta believe it in yourself. Like, it's hard to say, but, and I get sometimes emotional about it, but like, I sincerely never thought I would be where I am until I started to believe. And I want to say that if I did it, me, Florence, Ladyfloflo, for where I was before, if I can do it, if you got this vision of who you want to be, you can. You can achieve it. You can do it. It's never too late. It's never too late. You can do it too. You just got to believe in yourself. Like, you just got to believe in yourself. And you got to keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up. It's never too late. Thank you again. If you like this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and in the comments, if there's a few things that resonate for you. This is new for me, so let me know what you would like for me to talk about it, what resonated or what you liked most. And again, I'm not going to be like putting videos of training and nutrition. Yeah, this is very important, but yeah. But if you want to see that stuff and more like my day-to-day and how my prep is going, I do that mostly on my Instagram channel. So you can go check out my Instagram channel at Lady_Floflo and you'll get that details. But here it's really going to be our diary and inside the mindset of, like my son says, a newbie in prep and bodybuilding in everything. So welcome to that journey, and let me know in your comments section also, what journey are you decide to embark? What are you going to achieve in 10 weeks? What are you dedicating yourself in the next 10 weeks? What's your journey? Welcome and thank you. Know thyself. Thank you and thank you and know thyself.